Welcome to the story of a club where football is not just a game, but a legacy written in sweat, ambition, and destiny. Welcome to the cinematic journey of Real Madrid, the most legendary and successful football club in history. This is a story where every match matters, every player carries the weight of history, and every victory is both expected and earned. As the camera rises over the sleeping streets of Madrid, soft orchestral strings mix with distant echoes from the Santiago Bernabéu, a calm, confident voice begins, inviting the viewer to not only witness greatness but to feel it, to understand how discipline, legacy, and ambition are forged in real life, because Real Madrid is not merely a club, it is a symbol of relentless excellence, a standard that demands victory and shapes those who dare to wear white. The documentary begins with a slow aerial sweep over Madrid at dawn. Fog lingers over streets, soft light reflecting off the rooftops, while the Bernabeu stands empty yet majestic, a monument to history and expectation. The narration introduces the theme, learning about excellence, leadership, and resilience through the story of one of the world's most iconic football institutions. Real Madrid represents ambition beyond limits, where victory is not optional, where every player, coach, and fan participates in a living tradition of triumph, struggle, and responsibility. The camera glides across archives, old black-and-white photos, and dusty training fields, hinting at the long journey that is about to unfold. The story begins in 1902, in a Madrid still defining itself as a city and a nation. Football was young, informal, and filled with hope. Archival images show cobbled streets, children kicking heavy leather balls, and crowded local fields where the earliest teams played with passion but little strategy. Real Madrid Club de Football was founded with a vision, to compete at the highest level, to represent honor, elegance, and determination, even before trophies could measure greatness. These first players wore heavy boots and simple kits, yet carried a dream far greater than themselves. Matches were played in local parks. Victories were celebrated with simple joy, but the ethos of excellence, the insistence on discipline and ambition, was already present. From these modest beginnings, a legacy was quietly forming, built on persistence, courage, and the idea that football could be more than sport, it could be identity. The iconic white kit emerges as a symbol of power and responsibility. Slow-motion shots show players pulling it over their shoulders, the crisp fabric reflecting sunlight in training sessions and stadiums alike. The white jersey is not merely a uniform. It embodies history, purity, pressure, and expectation. Every player understands that wearing white is a commitment to uphold the legacy of those who came before. Di Stefano, Gento, Raúl, and countless others. To wear Real Madrid is to accept responsibility, to perform under pressure, and to maintain dignity in both victory and defeat. The white shirt demands more than skill, it demands courage, mental strength, and respect for tradition. It is the first lesson in Madridismo. Talent alone is never enough. The 1950s marked the dawn of Real Madrid's European dominance. The music deepens, floodlights illuminate the pitch, and crowds roar as legends emerge. Alfredo Di Stéfano is more than a player. He is a revelation. His intelligence, movement, and vision change the way football is played. Francisco Gento's speed down the wings terrorizes defenders. Together, they lead Madrid to 5 consecutive European Cups from 1956 to 1960, victories that establish Real Madrid as the face of European football. Black and white footage captures historic moments. Crowds cheering, players celebrating, and the ball slicing through the air as if destiny itself guided it. This era proves that success is built not only on talent but on teamwork, discipline, and the ability to rise when the stakes are highest. The European stage cements the club's identity, showing that Madrid does not merely compete, it defines competition itself. Fast forward to the late 1990s and early 2000s, when Real Madrid embraces globalization and the era of the Galacticos. Zinedine Zidane, Ronaldo Nazario, David Beckham, Luis Figo, and other international stars converge at the Bernabeu. Flashing cameras, global headlines, and media scrutiny become constant companions. Yet beneath the glamour lies the philosophy of Madridismo. The club demands that each star serve the collective purpose. Talent without discipline is insufficient. Zidane's elegance must be paired with tactical awareness. Ronaldo's power must serve team objectives. Beckham's precision must influence outcomes, not merely headlines. The Galacticos era illustrates the delicate balance between fame, responsibility, and trophies. It demonstrates that even global superstars must respect history and contribute to legacy. Even legends face adversity. Slow, melancholic music accompanies visuals of empty stadiums, rain-soaked training grounds, and fans murmuring in frustration. Seasons arrive without European trophies, coaches depart, transfers fail. The world questions Real Madrid's supremacy. Yet these crises become opportunities for reinvention. Youth players like Raúl González and Iker Casillas emerge, embodying the next generation of Madridismo: discipline, resilience, and leadership. The club invests in tactical evolution, scouting, and training facilities, preparing not only to compete but to redefine excellence. This cycle of doubt and renewal ensures that the club remains dynamic, adaptive, and unbroken, proving that Real Madrid thrives when challenged. The modern era of the Champions League becomes a stage where Madridismo transforms from philosophy into legend. La décima, la undécima, la duodécima, la treceava. Trophies that resonate like prayers. Dramatic footage captures Sergio Ramos' header in stoppage time, Cristiano Ronaldo's record-breaking goals, tactical masterstrokes by managers like José Mourinho and Zidane. Every comeback, every last-minute goal, every tactical adjustment exemplifies a core principle: Real Madrid never gives up. Opponents play matches. Real Madrid plays destiny. This era illustrates the combination of mental strength, tactical intelligence, and relentless ambition, showing how the club has institutionalized a winning mentality unmatched in football history. Individual legends illustrate the broader ethos. Cristiano Ronaldo embodies relentless work ethic and mental toughness. Sergio Ramos demonstrates leadership forged in decisive moments. Luka Modric brings vision and intelligence. Karim Benzema exemplifies evolution, skill, and responsibility. Together, they prove that Real Madrid is more than individual talent. It is a collective culture, where each player contributes to the continuity of excellence. Records fall not by luck, but by persistence and discipline, showing that winning is habitual, and greatness is cultivated daily. The weight of expectation is visible on every player's face before kickoff. Silence in the locker room, intense focus during warm-ups, and tactical discussions reveal that playing for Real Madrid is mentally demanding. Second place is failure. History is respected but never relied upon. Each generation must prove itself anew, understanding that Madridismo is not inherited, it is earned. This mentality transforms individuals and ensures that the club remains dominant, disciplined, and timeless. Slow aerial shots capture Madrid at dawn, the Bernabeu empty yet monumental. The club represents more than sport, it is resilience, ambition, and standard-setting excellence. Fans, players, and staff participate in a living tradition, a covenant of expectation and pride. Real Madrid defines how greatness is measured: by mental strength, skill, and the courage to perform under pressure, every match, every season, and every era. Text overlays appear gradually. At Real Madrid, winning is not the goal, it is the expectation. The documentary concludes with the understanding that Real Madrid's story is not merely about football. It is about leadership, discipline, resilience, and ambition. Every generation of Madridistas, players, and coaches carries the torch, knowing that the white shirt is more than color. It is a promise, a standard, and a legacy. The camera pulls back, showing the city of Madrid waking, the stadium standing tall, and the orchestral music fades softly, leaving viewers with one final lesson. Greatness is forged under pressure, earned through persistence, and sustained by a relentless belief in excellence.